You're kneeling in the dirt. 80 pounds of Kevlar on your chest. One device in front of you. One wrong move ends everything. No backup can reach you in time. This decision is yours alone. By the end of this shift, you'll know why the red wire, blue wire trick is a lie, and what really happens when the timer hits 0. Welcome to your shift as an EOD technician, explosive ordnance disposal. The suit alone weighs 35 kilograms. That's a medium-sized Labrador on every single step. It's not designed to save you from a direct blast. It's designed to leave something to identify. EOD techs call this the long walk, the loneliest walk on Earth. Training takes over 51 weeks. That's longer than most medical residencies. 3 rules drive everything. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and assumptions get you killed. Forget every movie you've seen. There is no dramatic red wire, no ticking clock on a screen. Real devices don't have labels. Real devices are built to confuse you on purpose. Your job isn't to be a hero. Your job is to control the risk and bring everyone home. EOD teams worldwide respond to tens of thousands of calls every year. Most turn out to be false alarms, but you can't know that from a distance. You treat every call like it's the real thing, because the one time you assume it's nothing, that's the call that changes everything. But here's the part nobody talks about. The suit can actually kill you before the bomb does. Inside that suit, temperature spikes fast. Heat exhaustion can hit within 20 minutes of heavy exertion. Your heart rate spikes. Your hands shake slightly. And you still have to make precise, controlled movements. Today's call: a metal detector sweep near a pedestrian underpass flagged something buried 18 centimeters down. First, you send in the robot. The Talon, a tracked EOD platform with a camera arm and manipulator. The robot's camera shows a curved metal surface, corroded, partially buried. Definitely not modern. You deploy the portable X-ray unit remotely. It fires. The image loads on your screen. And there it is, a fuse assembly, internal mechanism intact. This is not a dud. Your supervisor's voice comes through the earpiece. World War II-era artillery shell. Fuse appears live. This happens more than you'd think. In Europe alone, construction workers still uncover World War II ordnance every single week. These shells don't become safer with age. The explosives inside degrade unpredictably. Unstable is the polite word for it. Before you touch anything, you scan the area around the device, because here's something the movies never show you: anti-handling devices. A secondary trigger placed nearby, specifically designed to kill the person trying to help. It's called a come-on, and it is exactly what it sounds like. The trap is you. And here's where it gets really complicated. This fuse, it has been modified. Someone worked on this after the war. A modified fuse means standard render-safe procedures may not apply. You are now improvising. You report back to your team. Options are discussed. The clock isn't ticking on screen, but it is in your head. Think of it like a combination lock that changes its code every time you touch it, except touching it wrong means no second attempt. In 2012, a Norwegian EOD technician named Rolf Andreasen safely recovered over 200 World War II shells in a single operation near Stavanger, each one assessed individually, each one treated as the first. That discipline is the job. Now, here's where the psychology gets interesting. What keeps your hands steady when everything inside you says run? Your brain is flooding with cortisol and adrenaline. It wants you to act fast. EOD training is literally the practice of overriding that. Experienced techs describe a mental shift, not numbness, but a narrowing. The world outside the device disappears. Step, check, step, check. It's not courage. It's compressed training playing back in real time. Wait, someone just crossed the cordon, a civilian, walking straight toward the device. Your heart rate monitor beeps. Your hands are centimeters from an unstable fuse, and the world just got chaotic. You freeze, not from fear, from protocol. Any sudden movement near an unstable device is a decision you can't take back. 30 seconds of chaos, then silence again. You breathe out. You restart the procedure from the beginning. EOD doctrine defines an inhabited building distance for every device class. Evacuation zones are calculated by explosive weight and type. Your team can see you. They cannot help you. That's not cruelty. That's physics. Back to the problem. The modified fuse rules out water disruption. The standard tool would stress the casing unpredictably. The soil geometry makes robotic extraction too risky. The shell is at an angle. The robot can't grip it cleanly. 3 options eliminated. 1 remains. Controlled detonation in place. You will not cut anything today. Here is the counterintuitive truth of this job. Sometimes the safest cut is no cut at all. A controlled detonation uses a disruptor charge timed to interrupt the fuse circuit faster than electricity travels through it. It's a race between the speed of electronics and the speed of a shock wave. You're betting on physics. You walk back, same pace as the walk in, because running would look like panic, and panic is contagious. Behind the barrier, you connect the firing circuit. Your team is in position. Everyone is accounted for. 3 confirmations over radio. Clear left, clear right, clear above. Then you fire. The blast is sharp and clean. A column of dirt. Then silence. A different kind of silence. Post-blast assessment. You walk the crater, confirm the shell is neutralized, collect fragments for analysis. Helmet off. The air hits your face and it feels like the first breath you've taken in an hour. Maybe it is. The underpass reopens 4 hours later. By morning, people walk through it with coffee cups and headphones. Not one of them knows what happened here. That anonymity, that invisibility, is the entire point. EOD success doesn't look heroic. It looks like nothing happened, because nothing did. Here's a fact that stops most people cold. EOD techs say the scariest part of the job is the drive home. Normal traffic, unpredictable drivers, no protocol, no training, no control, just chaos without a procedure. The hypervigilance that keeps you alive in the field becomes a liability at a grocery store, at a family dinner. The best EOD units treat psychological sustainability the same way they treat equipment maintenance. You can't send broken gear forward. Mandatory rotation schedules, peer support networks, structured debrief protocols. This isn't soft. This is engineering for humans. So why do they keep doing it? Ask any EOD tech that question. The answer is almost always the same 3 words. Someone has to, and not glory, not adrenaline, just a quiet, clear-eyed sense of responsibility. Back to where this shift started, the mud, the wire, the gloved hand holding the ceramic blade, the clack of a successful disruption, then silence. Peaceful this time, the device is gone. Here's what this shift actually teaches you, not about bombs, but about how expertise works under pressure. The wire doesn't care if you're afraid. It doesn't reward courage. It only responds to preparation compressed into habit. We don't save the world with a bang. We save it with a whisper. Your shift is over. Like, subscribe, and tell me, what job could you never do for even 1 hour?